Submit your corn, baby. Okay, let's go. I need you to okay, good. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to Claire Show. Hoping Wops are having a wonderful day on this glorious 20th September 2025. Today is a fantastic day. It's a fantastic morning on this day, so I'm extremely excited to present to you a couple of things, which is the intro of the day. So we have our breakfast, which is basically 2 pieces of bread, some cheese, and some hot dog. Today, I can't eat a lot because for supper we have a chicken wings fiesta we have for today. So the first thing we're gonna do is kishlak. Today we are doing different. We're doing a different intro, which is gonna be the first of a completely different way of doing things. So with the intro, because who cares about what I did on that day, right? Did we see the text? Okay. So who cares about what I did on that day? It's all about like, hey, I don't know. It's just a behind the scenes, a giant behind the scene. So today, what did we do? Well, I found an old tablet, like a very old tablet, and I'll basically do a video about it. This tablet is so old, and I do mean delightful. Delicious. This tablet is so old that the tablet that I found pardon me. Oh, huge. When I was cleaning the apartment, I found a tablet, and I thought it would be funny to do, to see how far you can go. And again, talking about maximizing our effort or our time, that's another tower playthrough. I was looking for doing another power playthrough, but I figured out something even better. Which is what? I'm just gonna be doing that. And I want to do like a no comments. But the next one we're gonna get is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be the 3-fold phone, so I'm not gonna do a no comment on this one. I'm gonna maximize our time on this one. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. We'll see how it goes. And this is super nice. Super nice. That was delicious. That was delicious. So basically what's going on with that is I want to really try because I'm cleaning the apartment. And I found the old, okay, it dropped on the floor. I'll clean the dishes after. I found it behind your TV. I don't look there. And we're looking for a wire. Luckily, I'm a pack rat. I don't train. I don't. I don't throw anything away. That's Rovia. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of really cool actually, because we'll see how far we can go. How far? I can actually do some really fun stuff with the what should I call it? Yeah, I'm thinking about how to use the jeez, how to use the retro and figure out some cool stuff to do with the retro. Again, this was not planned. This was something that happened this morning because I wanted to clean up. Because I'm looking for my keys. I'll be completely honest. I'm looking for my keys. So today, what's the plan? Today is a beautiful day outside, and yesterday we did a small stroll. Right now, sorry. This is why it's so cool because yes, apologies. Yesterday we did a small stroll, and I was like, you know what? I'm starting to notice that some trees have next to no leaves. I'm like, holy crap! Fall is coming. I was gonna say winter, I'm gonna say spring, but I wasn't gonna say fall. Fall is coming. So yesterday we had an appointment, which is the end of that appointment, and today we have another. Tomorrow we have another appointment. Today we have work though, so we have to be careful about that. Careful about what? It's another day of work. It's super simple. But tomorrow we have another appointment. So this can be 3 days in a row where we go out and we have some fun on the road. Today I want to do something special because we'll talk about it in this specific video. I was talking about unmotivated, right? And this unmotivation, now we're having the repercussion of being unmotivated. So when I'm working a lot, all I can think about is work, right? But then when I'm not working, this is the insanity, and this is the worst part. This is really, really, really the worst part because last time we had that, we had a depression, right? Which is what last winter. I'm not depressed, don't worry about it. But so with no motivation, I make less content. Because I make less content, I tend to be bored. I was bored yesterday. I was bored the day before, and this morning I woke up and I was like, okay, well, what to do? We're bored, right? This is why when we found the old tablets, it was fun. But at the same time, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do another playthrough with the tower, and it's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be optimal, right? It's gonna be something that's effing boring, effing boring. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, as they say in French. Am I excited? I'm excited, yes. Because again, there's so much cool stuff. Like for example, you have to understand something. The marathon that we're doing for Resident Evil, because I'm trying to put, I'm trying to hype myself up. I'm trying to have this feeling of I'm giddy about making content again. And it's kind of crazy because you guys have been so helpful. Yesterday we were talking to Sucks on live. And it was just a good laugh, and it was just like someone that I care about. So the content creator part was like, okay, well, I could prefer to talk to more people than one, but the personal person, which is Steph, was like, okay, you know what? Talking to a friend is actually quite nice. So that was right. That was nice. Now because we're bored, and at the same time, I think we're bored, not because I don't feel like making content, but I feel like we're bored because 50%. It's okay. We don't have a lot to do today. I feel like we're bored because we're always. You don't need that to look the way to in the retro. And I'm not paralyzed, but I just hate this stuck by you. And I'm gonna make you move. Finger 11, paralyzed. Duh. I feel like I'm always overstimulated, and because I'm always overstimulated, my body gets a habit of being overstimulated, and I'm gonna tell you a story that's disgusting, okay? I'm gonna tell you a story that's disgusting. But at the same time, the perfect example. When I was a kid, I never had the burden B talk, okay? And I start, you know? And I never had the burden B, so I didn't know that when you had an orgasm, it stopped, which created nerve damage, right? So now when I'm actually intimate with a person, I have a harder time having an orgasm. So what I need to do it myself because I'll go hard when I need to go hard, and I'll go slow when I need to go slow. But ultimately speaking, is understanding how your body works. So with the overstimulated, that is the case. You're doing a bunch of things yourself, and you're overstimulating yourself. But when it comes to being stimulated by something else, which is TV, which is radio, which is gaming, it's not enough anymore. So you need to do it yourself, and you reach yourself is making content, putting that IV sauce, IV in vendetta sauce on it, and stuff. Because you shouldn't always be that. You should be able to enjoy something, right? I had a good morning because we were waiting for the tablet to open up because it's taking a large time to charge. It's normal. It's a 12 years old battery tablet. So yeah. And that's pretty much it. With that being said, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, we were watching the tablet. We were waiting until it charged. We were watching a bit of YouTube, and we saw a short, which is the Marvel Zombie, and it was being called one of the best Marvel thing they did in a while because it's a perfect representation of presenting new Marvel heroes, which is another phase, I guess. Some they call it like that. Oh, what is going on with my phone? You're going down. But yeah, and ultimately speaking, this is very critical. And that was my first stuff with the Marvel was like, ooh, should I watch it or not? Because if I watch it, can I get copyrighted? However, we have a good news. We're bringing back Brooklyn Nine-Nine as a playthrough because as a watch through. It's on Netflix, and I want to laugh lately. I need a good laugh, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine will offer me that good laugh. Okay, simple as that. There's also Nazarovia. See, it's also really important because you're aging. You're really aging. Maybe I would have loved to read Naruto again. Maybe I would love to read Bleach again. Maybe I would have loved to read Tokyo Ghoul again. But also maybe we're over it and we're too mature to enjoy these. And then you have been stuck in a rut or in a circle of always wanting the same content because it's so good. And then all of the content you used to watch is now you're too old for it. And because you're too old for it, you don't get to enjoy it as much. Because you don't get to enjoy it as much, you're supposed to watch some new things. But now you're supposed to watch some new things, so you're forcing yourself to watch some new things. Why? Because you don't want to be bored. So you're so afraid of being bored that you're willing to watch anything. You're willing to talk about anybody. See, and this is the same thing when it goes to social. Oh, I'm lonely. I'm going to talk to people I shouldn't talk to. Why? Because I'm lonely. It's not a solution. It is but a temporary solution to a trauma that is everlasting. That's what. Anyway, long story short, we're having a really good day. So yeah, so streaming. Some Fortnite, watching some Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'll be doing a bike ride, possibly recapping Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Then I'm going to be doing some Resident Evil, possibly playing some Resident Evil, and that's pretty much my day. We're going to do a TikTok live. Today we have chicken wings. Guys, we've been doing this video for 12 minutes. My phone was at 20, it's at 7%, so I'm going to have to go. I love ya. Cause I'm so paralyzed, but I seem to be stuck by you. I wanna make you move me on the way to paralyzed, but I... Okay, battery is super low, guys. We're gonna go.